I'm back! What's up guys, my name is Gio and I welcome you to another video. Today guys, we're going to talk about the best commander pairings for Arthur Pendragon. I'm sorry. Yeah, today we're going to talk about the best commander pairings for him, but before we go and jump straight into the video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, it will help me out a lot. But for now, let's just do it. Now, before we go ahead and before I actually talk about the commander pairings, I'm sure you already know some of them. I will upload once a week a new video. I've made my mind up and I will do it regularly. So yeah, you can expect one video per week and that is just the final task. But let's just jump straight into the commander pairings that we are going to use, or at least you and I are going to use for Arthur Pendragon. So first things first, he should be secondary. I've seen some videos about him being primary, and if he is primary, we don't know the second commander yet, but if he's primary, there are like maybe Attila, maybe Takeda, and maybe Joan of Arc Prime. If he's primary, then because he has combo damage, then he needs to get boosts by normal damage. Well, good for Joan of Arc Prime, she boosts normal damage, which is alright, I guess. And here you got like some more normal damage. However, it is whenever their troop uses an active skill, it gains 15% bonus to normal damage. So this basically means Joan of Arc Prime will boost the normal damage afterwards and only for 1 second. So the combo attack on Arthur Pendragon is not going to proc with this, and he needs to be primary to use combo attack. Same applies to Attila and his normal damage bonus on his active skill for the next 4 seconds. I mean, it is mateable. I would say, I guess it is mateable that if Attila uses his active skill, that after that in 4 seconds, because combo attack generally generates rage faster because it's like an additional attack, right? But unlike with Liu Che, there is no sign that the combo attacks that Arthur Pendragon is going to do are generating the rage. So Attila, although I think he will work with Arthur very well because he's a great commander, a great supporting commander because he has so much, but he's a selfish commander, of course. Same goes for Takeda, I would say. But really, what actually is the most important thing about Arthur is his skill damage. He has massive, and I really do mean massive skill damage. And in my opinion, Huo Qibing and Arthur as secondary is going to be not only his strongest cavalry march by far, but it is arguably even going to outperform Liu Che with Alex, Scipio with Liu Che, Ragnar with Scipio, and William Wallace with Liu Che. I love Liu Che. You guys know Liu Che is my favorite commander in the game, but I'm pretty sure Huo Qibing and Arthur are probably going to outperform those two. I'm not saying they are outperforming them, but probably, because we don't know. We don't have Arthur yet in the game, but it is very, very likable that it will happen. And after this happens, it's going to be a massacre. Everybody is going to run with Huo paired with Arthur. I would say you can make an argument for Joan of Arc Prime because she has so much to love about her. But if you want to use her then as primary, I would say you arguably are going to need the expertise, because yes, the first and the fourth skill are those two things that you want about her. But if you want to run her primary, I would say you really also want the rest of the kit for her to be super effective, because she is really great, don't get me wrong, but she's not a primary commander. She's always been a secondary commander, And the support tree also, it is a great tree, don't get me wrong, but not for her because she's not tanky enough. And I don't know, I mean, if I see Joan of Arc Prime, I normally target her the first, because I know that she is not that tanky and I can destroy her with Liu Che. So I would say if she is primary and Arthur is going to be secondary, there will be a lot of damage, but they will be targeted the first. While Huo, if he's primary, he doesn't get targeted that fast. You first want to target Nevsky's, Joan of Arc Primes, and after that you normally attack Huo, or at least that's what I saw during my Season of Conquest and KvK freeze, that the people normally don't attack Huo first, they attack Joan of Arc Primes first, and archers, of course. Archers are always first targeted because it is what it is. Anyways, there is also a case for Nevsky. Don't get it wrong, Nevsky always is one of the best cav commanders and we need to talk about him. However, I do think if you run 2 cav commanders or 2 cav marches, you want to play Huo with Arthur and Nevsky with Joan Prime. That is just the way I think it's going to be. And if you want to run 3 cav marches, you can actually go with Belisarius and William. Although that march is going to be outperformed by almost every other cav march, but those are still the 6 best commanders in the game, cav commanders, I'm sorry. So they are good, don't get me wrong. William, he's super old and he's still playable. Same goes for Zhan Yu. He is still playable, and there is even a case that you can actually go Zhan Yu with Arthur, and because there is Zhan Yu has much lower rage requirement. He has AoE, although that AoE is not super high, but he still has AoE damage factor, and he will apply a defense reduction, and after that, after he already uses his active skill, well, right after that, Arthur is going to use his skill, and if the target has a defense reduction, heavy defense reduction, it's 30% for 3 guys, and Arthur is doing an AoE fan damage for 3 guys, well, it's going to be massive. So I'm not saying Zhan Yu is the new meta commander with Arthur, but it is a commander that you can actually think about if you want to use a different commander pairing than everyone else, because the rage requirement for him is really low. However, Huo has even a lower rage requirement, and that is 850. Yeah, here it is 1000, but this skill makes it that it is 150 lower than that. So I'm not quite sure. I would say Huo with Arthur is going to be the best commander pairing in the game. After that, it's still going to be Liu Che with someone, or Ragnar with Scipio, and then of course Zhuge Liang with Herman. But that march is going to die even faster now that we are having Arthur. Anyways, this is it with the video. I know it's a little bit shorter than normally, but it is what it is. And if you like this video and if you enjoyed it, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It will help me out a lot. But anyways, I'm Nico. Goodbye.